If you're tired of Claude AI always forgetting everything about you and the conversations you've had, then this video is for you. Claude semi-quietly added this feature to allow you to reference past conversations. But nobody's actually talking about how to use that to build your own personal memory system and give you the ability to import memories from something like ChatGPT. So I'm showing you how you can use this feature to create something a lot more powerful that remembers everything about you, what you do, and what you're trying to accomplish. The best part is this will take you minutes to set up, but more importantly, you'll be able to use it even to recycle conversations that Claude inevitably and frustratingly cuts off. If that sounds useful, then watch this video till the end and you'll have one more tool in your skill set to be that much more superhuman. Let's dive in. All right, so if you go into Claude, you can go on the bottom left-hand side right here on your profile and then go to settings. Now, if you've been asked before about memory and you accidentally clicked it off, then you can go to features and then memory right here, and then you can toggle on this ability to search and reference prior chats. Now, Claude still doesn't have an internal memory database like you would have if you go to something like ChatGPT, where you can go into your personalization, go to your memory down below, and then click on something like manage memory right here. And then you have access to all the different memories you have. But the hack here is if you create a chat that you call everything about me and you label it, then you reference that chat in a way you can easily load context about yourself in each and every chat moving forward. So instead of me yapping about it, let's do it. So I'm going to copy all the different memories I have in my ChatGPT, and I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and then we'll open a brand new chat, and I'll just say something like this. Okay, so I have a series of memories that I'm providing you right now via text. I want you to create a full profile of me based on this, based on the things that I like, my name, different attributes about me, the things that I'm doing day to day, like running my agency prompt advisors and running my community early AI adopters, and make sure you make a full mind map and profile about me. So we'll do that, and we'll paste that set of memories. And if you don't have ChatGPT or memories to import, you can externally create a memory file and then bring it in. You could even speak or dictate for 10-15 minutes about everything from what you're trying to do, what you want to remember, and then take that context and then throw it in so it can create a profile about you. And once it's done, we now have a full profile of myself. And what you can do is you can go to the chat and you want to name it to something really easy to reference. So we'll call it everything about me. And we'll click save. And what you can do is, now if we open a brand new chat and we have that feature enabled, I can say, before we start this conversation, can you just onboard yourself on one of our prior conversations called Everything About Me so we can get started on the same page? And then now that it's in quotes, it'll help it a lot. Now, the memory searching feature kind of works okay if you're just looking for a wildcard term or a wildcard sentence, but a lot of times it will find the wrong match. So if you basically create metadata about your chat in a very easy to reference way, it'll make its discovery and exploration that much easier. So if we send it over, it should now start invoking this memory chat, and you'll see right here, looking for relevant chats. And what's great is you can start to spy on exactly what it's doing. So when you click on, you can see it's literally trying to look at different chats, still not the relevant chat. So if I click on, and if I click on this final relevant chat here, you can see it goes through, finally finds the right one. So you can see the list of everything it knows about me. So it knows exactly who I am, what I do, what my goals are, what my company's name is, and now having this conversation is that less painful. Now, is this only useful for this particular use case? No. One thing I like to do a lot is take existing workflows and convert them to something like N8N, but as a result of that, you get tons of conversations full of JSON. And the most ludicrous thing is that after 10 minutes, if you're not even on the max plan, then you'll cap your conversation out. And in a way, you have to restart the entire context of what you were working on before. Now, there's different tricks to do this, like using reverse meta prompting to say, go through the entire conversation, summarize our back and forths, and then you take that. But if you already are capped, then my typical plan B was literally scraping the page using a web scraper, then loading that as memory, which is unbelievably inefficient. So now, again, as long as you keep track of the name of the chat that you've had, you can always refer to it in a brand new chat now. So if we take this particular one, and we take this, we rename it, we copy this, cancel, open a brand new chat, we could say something like, can you just get up to speed with what we were trying to accomplish in this particular chat? And then we'll just name the chat, look for this exactly. I know how to spell. All right, we'll paste that over. And then it should be able to come back with a full match. And there you go. It says, I found the relevant conversation. It looks like we were working on Calendly research tool, make to end-to-end integration or migration rather. So it goes through the full process, gives itself a project overview, and it's up to speed in a way that it can immediately start being useful versus me spoon feeding it everything that I did before. And lastly, if you don't want to be specific, if you just want to use the feature to go through a series of chats and bring together an overall insight, you can do that. We could send over this request like, can you go through all the chats that we've had related to automations and end-to-end and make.com and come back with the most common things I ask you for help with? And then we can send that over right here. It'll come back, and this time when it's searching through all the threads, instead of looking for a needle in the haystack like it was before, it should be able to grab snippets of each one that are relevant and bring them to the response. So here it pulls up relevant chats related to N8N, Telegram. As I keep going, tons of stuff related to workflows, so you can tell exactly what I use this for. It's going through web scraping, so it should come back with a really decent response after going through, and there it is. So it's creating import-ready JSON workflows. Surprise, surprise, if you are a longtime watcher of this channel. And then we have platform conversions, Telegram bot automations, all kinds of AI agent-related stuff. So you can tell I'm up to very naughty things in Claude AI. And the last way you can use this is using a new or existing Claude project to not only have access to the instructions as well as knowledge base, but also have a cheat code for an additional mini knowledge base that you can reference via chat as well. And that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew exactly how to take advantage of this feature, not just to carry forward cutoff conversations, but to create a memory profile and your own pseudo memory feature that you can use practically everywhere. If you found this helpful, then let me know down in the comments below. And if you love keeping up to date with every single way that you can think of to become more superhuman in your day-to-day, I released a little news flash about this like a week ago in my exclusive community. So check out the first link in the description below if you're interested. I'll see you in the next one.